were looking at scaling, you were looking at the possibilities within the entire ecosystem that you were trying to create, what exactly were you gunning for? What was the overriding theme that you had in mind that this is where I need to be? How clear were you on the other side, or do you build it as you go along? Because there is a certain element, like I started out by saying, of social impact, which is an important piece as well. How much do you need to factor that in when you see that image of the final, what you're getting at?
Well, Vikram, it depends on the business. I'm involved across a spectrum of businesses, but when I'm looking at real estate, it's all fine to later say, oh, we thought of it well in advance. But some of it is on the fly, like when you're an actor and you're improvising in the middle of a scene, you have to improvise as you see opportunities coming along. With the biggest gaming resort in the world coming in at Marjan Island, at B&W Developments, we were the first mover, so we got a big advantage. Today, we have a large, a substantial portfolio there, but the growth that we never anticipated. It would be really fake of me to say that we thought it would, explode this way. But that allowed us a platform to now enter Dubai with strong financial backing. And just like Devansh said, that earlier it was a push mechanism where you had to go and knock on doors for capital, and now it's a pull mechanism. People will chase you, and you keep building from UHNIs to family offices, now institutions knocking on your door saying, can you do the same thing for us? But at the same time, with Nisus Finance, the whole idea was on the sustainable or SDG aspect. How do we tie in with a sovereign guarantee structure for really high quality, sustainable living, but for public housing? How do we make that available where they're insulated against the kind of tremendous value increment that you're seeing in the luxury segment? And how do you make that grow hand in hand? At the same time, with Nisus now, we've managed to build a really large portfolio with global giants coming in and knocking at our door. So if you say, what's the goal? How do you set a vision? I think with B&W Developments, the inspiration was Emaar. So how do we become the next Emaar, right? With Nisus Finance, it was like, how do we create a regional Brookfield, a regional Blackstone? How do we get there? What's the playbook to do that? How do we scale exponentially to achieve that? And since both companies are young but have already achieved remarkable milestones in a very short window, I think we're on the right path.
So then this understanding of the competitive